Hello, hello. What's going to be the best way to organize it? I need a repository just for individual avatars. It's just an avatars folder. A bunch of individual characters. Something like that. Let me think about that. See how this goes. So, yeah, here we go. I have the body factory here. Its own avatars folder. Faces. Those were the bodies I grabbed initially. My close chat. Whoops, sorry, 1 second. My chat's actually on now. We're just making people. It's gonna be the plan. Okay. I might as well have them all in here. Do villagers, or let's say NPCs. Human NPCs. Oh. No, I do want them each in their own file. A little more organized that way. I don't want a bunch of shit all in one folder. Oh. Alright, so we'll take this. This will be our starting point. We will put stuff in here as like a starting point folder, and then we're going to branch it out into each one. So we want to make a folder per character. So we'll start with City Dweller. No, it needs to be more. Yeah, just a human base. Hello, Lord Pepsi. Welcome. Just give them names. I'm gonna call him Darrow. And I want to use this head on pretty much these bodies. How's your day going, Pepsi? No, we're just we're starting our products. So I've been experimenting. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but basically we're going to be starting working on D&D campaigns in earnest. That's going to be our main focus, making D&D campaigns, stuff like that. Not at work or in VR. I'm at a con, currently in Dallas at the moment. Hey, that's awesome. Not too far from me. I'm down in Austin. Heading home today, I went to an MLP convention. Exciting. Kind of funny you came by today. I've been really thinking over on how to make some exciting content for D&D stuff and where the best platform is to put all of it. And I really think that Chill Out VR might be my next place to explore, because I think the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm working on stuff, the more I'm just like, man, it's just kind of the best of both all worlds right now. So I might be doing some content in a chill out soon. Excuse me. Need to make some multi-res functions. Not what I clicked at all. So I also want multi-res mirror. Take one sided object and with multi-res and mirror with weighted and create a mirrored. I think in order to do that, you would have to duplicate, apply mirror, and multi-res. Use data transfer to transfer weights. Delete. Okay. Run multi-res. So I'll have to start making some tools like that. In fact, we can do that right now. Because it's implying that it's sculpted. Sculpted it is, but That's awesome. They're working on adding Lua to the game, as there are some props that use it. There's an open beta version you can use. You just need the Steam beta code from their Discord. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I remember thinking I might need to use some Lua for the mask you were creating, or for your commission. I don't think we ever got around to that, but or ended up needing it. But that would be super useful if they had a whole programming system. All right. Going for like kind of a guard vibe here. It's a pretty thick-necked guard. That'll work well. Okay. Move the mask to the head layer so it's just part of my face. Just don't see it at all. I made a setting animation to have it be part on the side of my face. Okay, heck yeah. A smart way to do it. That's a little more typical on how VR chat does it as well. Hello, Kaliob Speaka. Is that Luca? Best way to do that. Simple enough to re-rig the leg. We'll just apply this and then add the modifier back and just go down. Oops, sorry, other way. Unsubdivide 2 levels. So now it should be good, and then we can recombine. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's look at this character in VR, because that's a little more important to my workflow now, making sure that everything's scaled properly. I do. Let's see, can I share a link? Okay. Oh, oh. And paste it. There should be an invite link there. Also want to get back to you getting new clothes. I actually have concept art. You mentioned me getting in touch with someone else. I know you're busy at the moment. I'm absolutely no rush. Yeah, there are a few people I have in mind if you're in the market that I could put you in touch with. If you'd like me to, if you want to go ahead and send me the concept art, I can kind of get it over to the other artist. Excuse me. want to give you a comment on my latest 3D montage video. Hello, Stardom. Welcome. Long time no stream. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Kind of was taking some time away. No longer. We're back into it. And now we're really going to be just focusing on D&D stuff moving forward. Making characters for role-playing and doing role-playing content. So I do have a few more commissions in the wings if any of my commissioners are out there. But we'll be doing those off-stream in the mornings now. Well, hello, Startup. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I am excited. All right, so our first guy, this is like a guard. Start with him. I'm gonna hop in VR and just take a look at him real quick. Actually, head looks good. Head looks to be about the right size. It's like the size of my head. Hands are a little big. Shrink those down. His groin, his legs are also too long. Other than that, pretty good. Maybe the arms are a little short. Longer arms, shorter hands, shorter legs. Okay. That's the plan. Managed to relax a bit in your time off, or did you get yourself all wrapped up in geonodes or some such during your time off? Oh, I was working the whole week. I just think I just needed a break from being streaming, I guess. That was kind of my my excuse, I suppose. But yes, I definitely did end up working on some other projects. It's just in my nature, I suppose. Yeah, we got some fun stuff cooking though. No rest for the workaholics. Yeah, I'll have to show off some of the work I did. What did I end up doing? I don't really remember, to be honest. That neck looks weird. Let's just leave the neck where it was. just don't want to move the middle. Oh. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, a lot of my work I've been doing lately has been like more scripting and stuff. Been doing a lot of cursor. I don't know if you've been messing around with that tool, but I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It is super useful. I was working on some VTubers the other day. At this point, I now need to really make my own. Exactly. I think it's way more useful than any sort of coding I've been doing in OpenAI's the ChatGPT web interface and stuff. Made a lot of my current projects much faster in development time. Random tutorial for my students related with making your own local AI plugin for VS Code. That's awesome. Yeah, that kind of stuff is definitely the future. Alright, this looks more like a normal person. Normalish person. Maybe give him a little bit more of a punch. Or you can just pick whatever AI you want instead of being tied to one. Cursor is it does give you access to a bunch of different models, but it's still a paid option, so seems to be less and less necessary in this era of more and more open source models, which is super cool to see. Very cool to see, honestly. New 3D Gen models pop up from Tencent, I think it was. I did think I saw it. I think I see it. I think I saw it. There's I believe they have it on Hugging Space. So I'll probably be using quite a bit of those for secondary assets. Excuse me. Supposedly pretty good. Haven't tried it. I saw a GitHub of it as well. Happy I can find enough time to manually blend the old-fashioned way. So I've not been looking into Gen 3D stuff much. I imagine that in the future, we'll have the holodeck experience where you just tell things what you want. But at the end of the day, you're still going to want something. It seems that there's still a good market, in my mind, for artists, because people want very specific things. And, you know, Gen AI can only get so close at the moment. But it'll be interesting. Guaranteed excitement, that's for sure. Woo! Excuse me. Give me something fresh. AI salad mixes. There's still a spot for us humans for now. pretty much. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So what I want to do is now create the mirrored version. We're going to use Cursor to help me make some of this. We'll start with just doing these as individual scripts. So I'll say new file, multi-res functions. Oh, I should have renamed that. .py. So create a function for me that hey, the dentist a lot of money beat me up today, so it feels. So I'm gonna go KO for a bit. Happy blending. Sounds good, Snartum. Get some good rest. Hope your mouth feels better. We'll catch you later. How necessary is this? Right now, what I could do is take the multi-res and the mirror, We can simply disable that, turn on the mirror. Cool, legs work. So that means that the multi-res modifier does retain the subdivision. Is that new? Must be a new feature, because I swear I deleted the groups in the past. Song is annoying. Keeping it in both collections. We do need one more script eventually. Well, I guess it'd be part of this workflow. Bone, ARP, bone positioning. Create vertex groups for bone placement. That would be worth doing right now. Because even just setting up this hand once is still a huge pain. So what I want to do again is make groups. We'll call this maybe something like pin underscore. That way I can differentiate them. So pin, this would be, hey, G Mechamorph. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. We're working on some scripts and creating an NPC for VR. Welcome. So we're looking for thumb to root. And move the root. We only need to move the roots. Well, except for this one. That one we'll need. But what we'll do is assign this, so that way it'll get the average position and then move that there. And we'll make a new group. In one root assign. Let's just double check our weights here. Just refine our description of this. So for each vertex pin in vertex group, find the corresponding bone, get average position of vertex group, move either root or tip of bone to the new position. Do the same for any mirrored bone. So there's bones left or right, put them on the other side too. Okay. And just to confirm, the names of our vertex groups, our bones, are thumb. Thumb 3 are... Oh! Ooh. So, make a new script, new file, pin bones py. Okay, we'll take this description, the cursor, create a Blender Python script that does the following. give it a shot. So we'll go to new workspace, scripting, open. And bones. Heard you know rigging for VR chat. A birdie told me. Well, hello, welcome. I do know rigging. It's part of what we're working on right now, in a sense, a little more technical. But yeah, I do know rigging. I'm looking to get an avatar rigged. Now I need some expert knowledge. Hit me. Hit me. Process pin groups takes 0 positional arguments but was given 1. Oh. Should fix that here, actually. I actually need to make sure I'm moving these bones. Oops. How easy is it to rig a model for a VR chat? Keep in mind, I won't play in VR mode. Well, rigging has little to do with the VR part of it. It's just making a character move, period. So it covers everything from desktop to any type of game that uses a bone system with a mesh system. So how do you get the mesh to move? You attach it to bones. I also do have a nice little tutorial video right here going over kind of the full rigging process for what I usually do. That being said, like many digital things, it's as difficult as you want it to be. If you're looking for perfection and it's your first time getting into it, you'll probably have some difficulty. If you're just looking to get something to move, you could do something super quick, be pretty happy with the results. I would just keep in mind it's kind of a process. People generally dislike rigging as a thing to do. A lot of people find it quite painful. It's a little unintuitive, but hopefully the tutorial will help. I think most importantly is just kind of seeing someone do it. That'll give you the intuition you need. Trying to do it completely on your own, you'll feel a little. It does not feel very good. How many furry models I've rigged? I think I have almost 200 commissioned avatars in my account. So probably like 150. Most of them are furries. A lot. Do you even use Blender scripting? In some sense. Mostly just using some AI tools to help me out. But it certainly saves me some time. Hello, Hoffy. Coin. Dale. Whoa. Going on. I'm assuming that's a bot. So, time to kill. Shouldn't be able to post links anyway. All right. A coin of you? Oh. I just sent them to the void. Whoopsies. Okay. So we've made 1, 2, we've got the tip. There, and there. Okay, so those should be all the average. They're trying to scam using your face. Funny. Oh. That's what I get for being on the internet. Sorry to yawn. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate it. All right, so interesting. Right now, I have to do this process of moving this rig around, like positioning it and stuff, frequently, a lot. And I'm gonna be trying to do a bunch of characters. So I'd like to make a little script to just do it for me, especially for like the hands and stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm assigning a group, and it's gonna get that like kind of average position, and then hopefully move the bones to the correct position. That. See how it works. Let me do closer. Oh, no, never mind. Excuse me. Yeah, see how it goes. It'll be a little boring right now, but I mean, I do this so often, I would really like to speed it up. It's like I didn't do anything. Do you do commission scenes or just fun, or you make movies? So initially I was doing VR chat commissions for a long time, but I'm in a position now where I want to start making more products. So my goal is to make D&D related products, or like role playing for VR. So that's going to be my game plan. I'm gonna there. So you're making assets that you want to sell. Exactly. And I think kind of targeting role playing will be a good space because I want to build up assets for me to make content, for me to do role playing. And then at the same time, they'll probably fit a lot of other projects people have in mind. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. There will be probably in a month from now, we'll be in a really good spot. A lot of this month is going to be development, doing testing. I'm hoping to start bringing people from chat, into VR while I do like D&D and stuff. I think for testing, I'll probably start with making like a dungeon set, and then do maybe once or twice a week, take people from chat, get them in VR, and then run them through some sort of super lethal dungeon for the lulz. That's the kind of vague general plan right now. It's thinking, but it's slow. Hey, Hoffy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. And certainly let me know if you have any other questions. We're going to be doing a lot of things, a lot of different things. So stay tuned. Most of the time I'm just working, but I'm hoping to be pushing away from that, getting into the fun stuff. I think I just crashed Blender as well. Loading. Okay. Didn't move any bones. All right, that should do it. All right, let's see. Cool. So now we're moving the bone positions. Pretty decent. And the really cool part is now I'll be able to do this for all of my rigs moving forward because I can reuse the hand mesh. A lot of streamers have little videos made on this program, I think, as their intro. Blender's great. There's so many little economies that have grown up around Blender. It's honestly super good to see. Feel like I'm kind of proud to be a part of the Blender community because they just do a lot. And yeah, the VTubing scene as well. Tons of people making their space in there, making their name known. I wouldn't say VTubing's a big part of why I got into this, but certainly it's part of the scene in VR chat land. I don't think I assigned any values on this one. Oh no, I did. Okay, good. I watch Kick a lot, and even though the gambling streams have cool Blender intros with custom casino and stuff, hey, that's pretty cool. And I think we did tail. Hello, Frank. Welcome. Indeed, indeed. I've been chipping away at some other commissions. Been working on commissions in the morning without the stream, and we'll be doing other product work in the afternoon. So should have an update for you the next day or two. But welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Go to weight paint. And I can run the script now, and it should move the finger. Ooh. It did, but it moved it too much. What's that? Ah, because I don't know why. Should work. Interesting. So what exactly is happening there? It's like bones of opposite side are getting moved. Seems right. Perfect. Gorgeous, beautiful, powerful. That's honestly awesome that it's doing that. It's going to save a lot of time. Okay, now to do a lot more renaming. All right. One, two, three, three. One, two, three, three. That's the middle. For middle one, so sign. Middle two. Oh shit, that should have been the other one. One, two. Root, middle three. I didn't move this one. I didn't assign anything. I just deselected the vertices, but I didn't actually assign them. Now, boom. Next, I'd really like to figure out how to get the normals straightened out. That would be really nice. Now they're kind of wibbly wobbly fingers. This one will be ring. Boom. Sign. Fantastic. So pleased. This one's weird. I have to adjust the... It's kind of pulling the whole geometry back. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This should line up. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter right now. Got a few more to do. We just for now want to do the pinky sign. And pinky 2 will be this one. And pinky 3 will be that one. Then lastly, this one here. I named that one wrong. Tail underscore pinky 3 sign, and this one should have been pinky 3 graph, like that. Gorgeous. Index base, right? I should copy that. Go back here. And underscore root underscore. Go. This needs to go all the way up to index. And there we go. Oh, my eyes glaze over when I look at this huge list. Hard to avoid. Okay. Cool. So eventually we'll turn that into a whole dealio, but now something like this. it should be. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. The other space that's going to be super useful to set up the eye ones would be the bones here. Oh, sorry, getting a call. 1 second. All right, I'm back. And do I even need ear bones for this little tiny ear? I don't think so, but yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah, so this whole process here is a huge pain in the patoot. I would love to make this automated. Most likely there will still be a good manual portion of it for quite a while. Look at that. I mean, look at the bones there. We'll have to do something a little more special for the eyes, but for now, we'll just revert to doing it manually because I don't want to spend all day in a script editor. Now we'll make that as exact as possible. I just didn't want to move the rest of the bones. Okay, pretty much spot on. Get the ref bones. And recalculate based off the global Z. Should work pretty well. We don't have any teeth set up yet. We'll just put these in there for now. They'll go somewhere like this, something like that. All right, beautiful. Now we can go back to Auto Rig Pro and say match to rig. Took a little bit longer than I expected. Like generally everything's rigged up. Curious how the mouth came out. Oh, let's go. Yeah, the ears are wiggling. Funny. Probably the jaw that's influencing that. Beautiful. Fuck yeah. This is gonna work really well. I'd love for this to have been perfectly circular. I suppose I still can do that. Just a little crunchy. I don't know. Easy peasy. Worked pretty well. Yeah. Okay, so what are we missing right now? I think the first thing we're missing is in the fact that these I don't want them in the base humanoid collection. When I enable that, I just want to see the rig. I don't want to see it. Okay. Yeah. The body high poly. This one, we're going to make sure the multi-res is on for this. I think what we require is not a mirror, but actually a weld. So we'll add a weld modifier here, and then we'll make the group. We don't have one already. We do not. We'll call weld middle. That did not help. Okay. Hmm. Can I do a gradient mask? Can I mask with a gradient? Oh. Dude, that's a bit annoying that I have to deal with that. But hey, if the multi-res just gets me this far, that's okay. And if I have to turn it into a sculpture afterwards, fine. So I'm just gonna make single user object data and mesh it. So that closes up the middle. Perfect. Alright, so we'll leave it like that. Then what I want to do is go to the low poly. We're going to add a shrink wrap before here. Body. Hi. That should just give us a really nice close fit. A little too close here. Then What we're going to do now is select each collection and create exporter. Should have put this in its own file. We do that later. Okay. Now export both collections. Did I want to remove them? That's fine. For now, that's what we're doing. Wrong folder. Ooh. Did not export the high poly. is because of the eyeball. Definite needs for... He's got like mascara on somehow. Overall pretty good though. So we'll want to make some base collections. Like just like a really easy to add skin. It loads. Wow. Beautiful. It's like the thing. Glad I don't want to make realistic graphics. This would be a nightmare for me to learn decently. I'm sure you could get there, no name. It just takes time. Also, hello. Welcome. Welcome back. I'll just take some of that. Need. In fact, I'm going to open this up in its own thing now. Avatar or VR board. We're going to make a new note called rapid creation of high quality avatars for okay, so working notes. Yes, I do name things strangely. Do it. Okay. So we will need to create some additional ready to go we'll want eyes, a large repository, or a easy to edit eye set to create a large any eyes. We'll want body textures or substance assets. So that would be things like skin, hair, nipples, moles, hair, I got hair, veins, stuff like that. Because we can make decent look pretty quickly. Something like that, it's not terrible. But the UV map for the face is really scrunched. Still have this big seam in the middle. Well, just make sure the modifier's not, mirror mod's not flipping anything. Okay, good. Like, not a lot of resolution on the nose. What is that new? Isn't there a new UV mapping thing? Let's check it out. I swear there's a new way to UV map stuff.
Welcome back to the channel, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you nicely and you don't have any sort of parts of the face that are overhead, and bring it like all in the face area around. In Blender 4.3 we can go to the minimal stretch option, which is new.
Minimum stretch, so that's 4.3. Okay. I guess I have to manually open this. Bam. It's a file. Open. We want to go out to our avatar project. We want to open up Darrow. certainly not very helpful. Informal is what I already have. Maybe... what else could I do to change that? Let's just try this. Unpin, unwrap, minimum stretch. I need certain things to be pinned. So... wow, that's just useless, really. Well, back to here, refresh the mesh. That looks a little bit better on the nose. Got a major little seam on the tummy. On the doomy. Oh my god! Alright, we flipped the face around. That's terrifying. How scary. Right, that's okay. Now we're gonna do some other quick setups. I see. Okay. Something like that. Go. Basic man. Okay, I think we're doing all right. There's a few other things we're going to need to create. First main thing is a fingernail. God damn it. Please scroll. And we'll call this fingernail 1. We're going to put this on a high poly. And first things first, we're just going to cut it. Then we're going to add a little subdivision. That up a little. Take the front. And then I'm going to crease it. Okay, since it's the high poly, we can add a bevel as well. Set it to weight %. It's pretty good. Turn down 1. All right, that looks pretty good. So there's our high poly fingernail. Then we go to UV editing. We can look at the map. Boom. That looks really weird. Non-uniform scale. And Blender. Okay. Then what we'll do, I don't think we need a seam here or here, so clear seam. Unwrap again. Take the middle. PSX0. Point 2. Boom. Alright, now we have an unwrapped fingernail. Oh. So, do shift. Oh, and then we'll add one more thing, which is a mirror. And we'll set that to mirror origin. All right, and then Alt-D, duplicate. And we can start positioning a few of these around. Okay, and then we'll make a new collection in here called Fingernails Hide. Take those, drop them here. Oh, actually that one. Yeah. One, two. You know what? I take it back. This one should be fingernail. Thumber. So now we have all the fingernails. Make a new collection and we'll call this nails. You know, I don't have to add these to the low poly. You just bake them right in. To do that though, we would need to add a prefix. Yeah. That's right. Just do. Before everything, we just add body underscore high. Let's do that for all of these. Okay. and then we will Alt-D duplicate this one, move this into the toenail, rename this. So, I guess toenails don't really have Okay, let's add a material. Call it nail high poly. We'll make it red. Should affect all of them. Awesome. Now we can export all collections. This will export this guy again. We go to mode, bake. Let's bake them again. Perfect. And in this way, you know what? I'm actually going to go back. If this is just for the high poly, then I'm going to cheat. And we're going to add a second material called nail edge. Poly. Okay. Now, add a color selection. Boom. Actually, add 2 color selections. Only the body was a different color. So we gotta go. I don't know. Green. Doesn't matter. We're gonna go back to bake, but this time we'll only rebake the ID map. And then we'll add color. Up that tolerance just a little. So then we have the complete selection. And then in here we'll make this just a very light pink. Make it a little glossy. Give it some height even. On the height, we will replace so that it should that. A little bit pinker. A little less rough. And then within it, we'll select the white. We'll then blur. Probably a little too no toes. Feels pretty correct. Well, maybe a little gray. The color. Never really tell with nails. Still getting this annoying seam in the middle. Oh. I feel like the skin is a bit much. I'm gonna end the stream here. I know it's quite sudden, but I gotta go do some stuff. I'll be back in a little. Actually, I'll be back.